Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures in Aviators in our hiking series. Today we're here in beautiful Cape Town, South Africa, right next to Table Mountain, and we are going up Kloof Corner. It is a relatively short but very steep hike. As always, we're going to rank this on our categories of location, facilities, plants and wildlife, trail traffic, and the payoff. And we're going to rank it on our scale of 1 to 5 aviators.
5 aviators.
The Kloof Corner is actually part of the Table Mountain National Park area, and so it is going to be quite easy to find. As you see here, as you come through Cape Town itself, you're going to either probably take M3. There are multiple ways to get here, but the great news about getting to this hike is that there are going to be signs directing you towards this major tourist attraction of Table Mountain, specifically the cable car. So all roads eventually lead to M62. You might see also signs for Camps Bay. And then you're going to find the road heading to the cable car, Tafelberg Road. And you'll see a parking area at the base, but you're going to go ahead and head up this road for a little bit. And then one of the first parking areas off to the side of this road is going to be right on this turn right here, and that is where you're going to park for this beautiful hike. So if you wanted to check out the cable car, you could just keep on going up this road and you'll get there momentarily. But we are going to earn some of our views. But because this location is super easy to find, signs all throughout town pointing you in the correct direction, I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 aviators.
5 aviators.
So as I mentioned with facilities, we have a proper parking area here. Now this area can get quite busy, and so you may have to park on the side of the road or in a different parking area, so just be prepared for that. Of course, as always, we recommend coming early. But we do have a proper sign at the beginning of this hike. And as you can see here, this hike is really well maintained because it is leg day. We are finding some steps, lots and lots of steps. And for some of us, that is difficult. For Alistair here, as you can see, he wore flip-flops and is carrying his coffee the entire way, making the rest of us feel a little bit bad about ourselves. But this trail is really, really nicely maintained. There are stairs prepared for you. You are not going to be getting lost on this track at all. Now, some of these stairs are a little bit steep, so just be prepared for that. But even in some of these areas where they've dealt with erosion, they have fences over the area. And then as you get to the very top here, and your legs are burning, you have nice signage that connects you with some of the other trails in the area. Now, this doesn't get us all the way to the top of Table Mountain, but it gets us some amazing views. We'll talk about that in a second here. The only thing that's going to prevent us from a full 5 aviators on this section is the fact that there are no bathrooms at the base. There are bathrooms at the very entry of the park, which again is another probably 100 meters down the hill, but those don't open until 9 or 9:30. This is only going to get us 4 out of 5 aviators. When it comes to plants and wildlife, we're not really here to see a whole bunch of, animals and stuff like that. We're here for views. But that being said, you can, if you're here during the right time of year, find some beautiful flowers in this area. Unfortunately, we were here in early December, and we just missed by a couple weeks some amazing flower blooming of some of the awesome native flowers that they have here in South Africa. So that is available to you more like November, but there are still really pretty flowers and beautiful grasses and bushes all along this path, but you're not going to be seeing too many of nature's beautiful animals. So this is only going to get 2 out of 5 aviators. So for trail traffic, this is one of the more popular hikes in the region because it is nice and short. It does have a great view at the top, and you get to avoid some of the huge crowds at the cable car, which is a massive attraction. Michelle and I actually went to go check that out, and we just got there. We're like, whoa, this is a zoo, and so we passed on that. But you can enjoy amazing views of this entire region from this area. But with trail traffic, again, so there's lots of people who are choosing to do that as well. So be prepared for plenty of people on the trail. Now, we went nice and early on this day. I think we got there a little after 7 a.m. And we didn't have many people with us at all on the way up. Now, on the way back, we definitely started seeing people coming up. And again, as you get on towards 8:39, 9:30, again, people are waking up. The tourists are coming out, and you can expect to see several more people on the trail. So I'm going to give this 3 aviators. So what do we get for burning our legs here for 2Ks? Well, let me show you. We've got an amazing, about a 300-degree view angle of the entire Cape Town area here. So off to the far left, you've got what's called the 12 Apostles, some beautiful cliffs looking out over the sea. That's Camp Bay down there. And then we have Devil's Peak, followed by, and out there in the ocean, you can see then Robben Island, and that's where Nelson Mandela was jailed and housed for many, many years. And then we finally have Signal Hill there, which is another great area that you can go check out with amazing views as well. And then of course you have Cape Town city center proper. Just amazing views all around for you to appreciate on this hike. So this is an amazing hike, especially for the work that you're putting in. Great payoff at the end. I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 aviators.
5 aviators.
So if you've checked out this hike or have other recommendations for this area, please go ahead and put those in the comments below. I absolutely love this area. I love the ease of this hike. You know, it's not going to be the most difficult hike you've ever done in your life, but it is really, really nice for the payoff. You avoid the bulk of the crowds that you would otherwise have over at the cable car, and just beautiful landscapes all around on a really well-maintained path. Certainly keep an eye on the weather in this area. It can change rather quickly. I can definitely see these stairs being rather slippery if it is wet, so do be prepared for that or be careful with that. Trekking poles would always be a recommendation of mine, especially if you're coming down, save your legs a little bit. As always, try to leave this place cleaner than when you found it, saving it for future generations. We will see you next time.